Hello and welcome to Kelly Loves K-Pop. I'm Kelly. I do K-pop oriented tarot readings. Today we're looking into an update on how Monsta X and Wonho's friendship is going. So I just want to give a quick disclaimer that I'm not affiliated with any idols or any companies. I do this purely for fun, for entertainment purposes only. Everything in these readings is alleged and it's based on my pure own opinions and intuitions. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and shuffle the cards. This is my Lost Hollow Tarot from Pixel Occult. As always with my friendship readings, I will do a past, present, future spread, and then we'll do an independent reading on each of them from there. Okay, so past, obviously some sorrow, some heartbreak. In the past, this was, if you understand that the situation in which Wonho left Monsta X, you'll know it was completely heartbreaking. It was this horrible breakdown, not only in their communication, but also an attack. An online attack. So especially with the swords and communication, it was this attack on Wonho specifically, but for all persons involved, it was pretty upsetting. So to see the Three of Swords in reverse is like there was basically like insult to injury there. The Six of Swords, in this deck, it's a combination of the Thoth and the RWS. I generally read it as like a transition, changing of spaces, like they're in this kind of amalgamous point where they're changing. So to combine it with the success, I feel like they're moving on to a better situation right now. I think both of them are actually finding success. Doing well, doing better than they thought. They're both, learning to be a successful group of six and a successful solo artist. The Page of Cups in reverse tells me maybe their pain isn't done yet. There is still some sore spots that they're working out. There may be, it's not swords, so I don't want to think it's a breakdown of communication, but there is this, like, I want to feel like there's maybe a lack of, like, emotional involvement. Kind of like, even if things were repaired, they'll never be the same. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lack of progression in those feelings. So right now, in the future, it looks like there's just still some hurt feelings that may not be able to be repaired. So we'll go ahead and do a reading on how each of them are feeling right now towards each other. So Monsta X towards Wonho is the reading I'm looking into right now. These cards are very slippery. Monsta X feeling towards Wonho currently. there's a lot of reversals, but the Three of Cups. Alright, so the Eight of Pentacles, this is like kind of a reaping of what you've sown. It's about a lack of progression in your work. Usually it's like almost waiting for the harvest, but this is like an inability to harvest. Again, the Ace of Wands is about new ideas or new creative endeavors, and it seems like with Wonho there's obviously not an ability to do that, even though there may be a want to. Again, worry, this is about kind of essentially being like left out in the cold. I think they feel like there may just still be some feelings that they're not being listened to or treated. There may be some feelings of mistreatment there. Again, the Chariot in reverse is a lack of progression forward. So in this aspect, to me, the Three of Cups is about an expansion of their feelings. So with the rest of the things being kind of in detriment, it's like a magnification of these feelings. So I do think maybe they feel like he's just simply like not speaking with them. Like that's kind of the overall feeling I get, is that they're making attempts and he's not answering. Like they're reaching out, but there's a lack of opportunities, there's a lack of growth and a lack of concern and just a lack of progression. So I feel like Wonho is kind of possibly shutting them out, or for some reason they feel shut out toward, from him. But it's like they want to reach out, they want to expand on this, but they're not able to. So we'll see what's going on with Wonho and maybe what's going on. I've always kind of had this under low-key feeling that like Wonho has a plan, and he's kind of like doing this plan regardless of like what other people feel. Like he's like, oh, when they'll see the long game when I get there, like like he knows something nobody else knows or something. I don't know, I always feel like there's an aspect that he keeps hidden from everybody else, but we'll see. That's just in the past. Things change very quickly sometimes. Wonho. Okay. So, the Six of Pentacles is about him like making his money. Almost like he's making money for the intent of sharing it. Like this is about giving to those in need. I don't know if he feels responsible for certain people and he is having to take care of them. And the Princess of Swords is your Page of Swords. This is about kind of like learning what's the best way to approach a person or a situation. What are the right words? Again, there's this like sense of disappointment where I'm not sure if he feels like something he tried didn't work out, or again, this page is like he can't find the right words, or he said the wrong words, and he's feeling like kind of the effects of that. Again, the Hierophant is about, for me, is about structure, tradition, the breaking away of tradition. So maybe there's something about what's going on where he felt like he didn't want to play by those rules, essentially. And then the Princess of Cups, which is our Page of Cups, again in reverse, which is about also like kind of I guess these two really go together, and possibly this one where it feels like maybe if there was things said that didn't necessarily work out, there's some fallout, like he feels less close to them than he previously probably felt. So I don't know if he's got a responsibility that's been like holding him back, or because he did this he made people feel like he didn't care as much. I just it seems like he made a bad decision somewhere. He did or said the wrong thing, or like I said, there was some aspect he was assumed to be taken care of or assumed to do, and he did not want to do it. He didn't want to play by that rule. You know, maybe there was a partial something in a contract or a job, and then he decided it wasn't the right decision for him, but that didn't mean he didn't have consequences for that. So it seems like, yeah, there's some fallout going on right now with a decision that Wonho has made, but he made it, I think, for reasons of him either long-term taking care of himself or like taking care of other people he feels responsible toward right now. I don't know if it's family or staff that have been helping him, or excuse me, my dog is barking, or the group. Hold on. I'm so sorry, guys. I had family come over and I had to break away for a second. But so I think I pretty much finished up this reading. That I think there was some miscommunication or something that Wonho feels responsible for that is just blocking some of his progression forward with his friendship and Monsta X. But I mean, hopefully they can figure that out in the future. I really have high hopes for them to do so, being as I am a big fan of both of them. But right now it seems like there's some hurt feelings and there's a lot of tumultuous things they have to work through. So thank you so much for this reading. I'm sorry that I had to rush the ending like this. But I hope everyone's having a great day, taking care of each other, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys soon, okay? Thanks. Bye.